In Matthew chapter 17, verse 20 in NIV, it says, "Because you have so little faith, truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." This is where Jesus emphasizes the incredible potential of faith, even when it seems as small and fragile as a mustard seed. And this passage reminds us that our journey of faith, no matter how humble its beginnings, has the potential to lead to extraordinary outcomes. And this teaching turns our common understanding of faith upside down. It challenges the notion that only great acts of faith or spiritual giants can make an impact. The Messiah is telling us that it's not the quantity or size of our faith that matters, but the authenticity and presence of faith, no matter how small. What God honors is our willingness to trust Him, even when we feel weak, uncertain, or inadequate. And this is deeply encouraging for all believers, especially when we feel that we don't measure up. You see, in our culture, we often celebrate grand beginnings and swift successes. But God's way is different. He doesn't despise small beginnings, nor should we. The first steps we take, whether in deepening our relationship with God, starting a Bible study, or committing to daily prayer, or significant and worthy of celebration, these early steps are the mustard seeds of our spiritual lives. Think about the start of a spiritual journey. For many, it's opening the Bible for the first time, and that can feel overwhelming. With its intricate histories, the deep theology, and the spiritual richness, the Bible might feel like an immense mountain of knowledge that's impossible to scale. However, though, the mustard seed principle reminds us that every small step matters. Opening the Bible today, even if just for a single verse, is an act of faith that can lead to profound transformation. Each moment spent in God's Word, no matter how brief or seemingly insignificant, it carries weight in God's eyes. And beyond Bible study, to every aspect of spiritual growth, this concept, it extends beyond Bible study to every aspect of spiritual growth. Spiritual development isn't instantaneous. It's a process, one that unfolds over time. Just as a seed, it takes time to grow into a tree. So does, too, our faith mature and deepen through incremental, consistent steps. Each small prayer, each act of kindness, each moment of surrender to God builds upon the last, shaping us into people who reflect the heart and character of Christ. The mustard seed reminds us that God isn't looking for us to have everything figured out from the start. He's not waiting for us to have a flawless understanding of the Bible or perfect spiritual discipline. Instead, He honors the humble beginnings. the small moments of trust, and the simple yet powerful acts of obedience. As we take small steps in faith, God promises to move mountains on our behalf, not always by changing our circumstances immediately, but by transforming our hearts, strengthening our character, and deepening our trust in Him. So, as we embark on this journey of spiritual growth, remember, God is in the small beginnings. Whether you're reading one verse or spending 5 minutes in prayer, these mustard seed moments have the power to grow into something greater than you can imagine. Your faith, even if it feels small today, it's enough for God to work through and to create something amazing. As we move forward, let us celebrate every step, no matter how small, trusting that God is faithful to complete the work He has begun in us.